Hi, my name is Jonathan Johnny Kemp. The name of the book is Trail Tales. 50 years aboard a race bike. Color on the back. Got a lot of pictures. It is a loose anthology of my 50 years of racing in the form of a collection of short stories. It is a bit more than that, as I try to tell an overarching story of how it all came to be. And I wish to read just a little bit from the book. This is the F12M Kawasaki 450 and a minor malfunction. If I can get these pages to work. In 1973, Kawasaki wanted to take over the burgeoning U.S. motocross market. They worked feverishly in Japan and here in the U.S. and to develop and produce what they hoped to be the most awesomest motorcycle bike motocross ever produced. They come up with the 1973 F12M 450. It was fast, it was light, it was nimble. It used exotic materials, and they wanted me to ride one. It was quite the honor, as less than 200 were ever produced. It was a not-for-sale model, meant only for sponsoring a rider of the dealer's choice. Mr. Bobby Gill was running Kentwood Cycle, and somehow, I don't know how, he got one. So he calls us up, wants to know if we were interested in riding one, perhaps campaigning it. Basically a Brad Lackey Works bike. Well, heck yeah. So one Sunday, Saturday, we meet up at the Norwood Motocross track and Bobby rolled it out of the van. There it was, gleaming in the sun. Green tank, black frame, black bodywork. It was gorgeous. This is the forerunner to the KX line. Dad comes over and whispers sort of conspiratorially that this is one of only two in the state. It is irreplaceable, there is no parts network, and please don't break it. Well, alrighty. I suit up, hop on, and first impressions are quite nice. Controls are crisp and well laid out. Seat is firm. It feels great in the pits. Let's fire it up. First kick. Ring, ding-a-ding-ding-ding. Sounds great. We are off to a good start. I ease down the start straight, standing up, feeling the tires, feeling the suspension, the throttle. All good. We poke around the first turn, up a little hill, and left alongside the fence. Feels light, nimble, comfortable. This might just work out. We head down the hill into the back of the track and make the turn up the middle straight, which is about a quarter mile long and wide open, no jumps. Later on, Mr. Finch, track owner, decided that people were going way too fast down that straight, and he dug some big old ditches across the straight to slow the guys down before they kill somebody. But that was a year into the future. This day we could let her rip. As I straighten up from the turn, I'm in second gear, roll on a little throttle. Hey, that felt pretty good. I shift to third and roll it on a little harder. Holy cow, that was strong. So I shift into fourth and gap it back. Bang! Ding, ding, a ding, 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 as I coast to a stop with oil pouring from the bottom of the motor. Whoops. I pushed the poor thing back to the truck where Mr. Bobby was standing there like he was about to cry. Upon close inspection, we can see the fourth gear completely exploded. We can see that as there are two brand new inspection holes in the engine cases. There's even a little piece of the gear laying on top of the motor. Dad suggested we walk along that straight to see if we could find the pieces that were broken out. We might find a TIG artist to weld those cases back up. Bobby slowly shook his head and said one word: magnesium. And that was that, as magnesium was at that time quite the exotic and unweldable. Perhaps it still is today. Bobby loaded up the bike without saying much. Dad offered an apology, but Bobby said, No, Johnny didn't do anything wrong or stupid. I ain't mad. I have no idea what became of that rear bike. I never saw it again. I never saw another one. Bobby never spoke of it, and I dang sure wasn't going to bring it up. I do know that if he had wrapped it up in plastic and kept it in a dry room, even broke as it would today be worth about the price of a nice house. And that's one of my stories in my book, Trail Tales. I appreciate you listening with me, and I wish you happy trails.